guys, and welcome to Two Tickets, One Adventure, and we are in Tainan, Taiwan, the south region of Taiwan. We've done Taipei. You'll have to see that in the vlog. Check out our channel. It was awesome. A lot of the Taiwanese loved us.
And we love Taiwan.
And we love Taiwan. Exactly. Everyone was like, oh my God, you need to stay longer, come. So we heard the Taiwanese people, we are here, we are back, and now we're in Tainan. Cannot wait to explore, and so come along with us.
Tainan used to be the capital of Taiwan for more than 400 years and is a place full of history. Now it's known for his temple, it's known for some of the best street food, and it's known for very friendly people.
So guys, our first mission of the day is to find some coffee.
Oh, it's cold.
It's supposed to be pretty windy. And we found our coffee location, Carpenter Coffee. Nice little nook. Hello, sit ciao. Oh, I said sit ciao. I'm used to being in Vietnam, yeah. Ni hao, ni hao. Yeah, right there. Let's do...
And if you want to choose coffee base, you can choose coffee base there.
Oh, wow. This is a very good quality coffee.
I want an espresso. Yeah.
I'll have the coffee Americano with plum. The big. 谢谢. Guava. Ah, yeah.
So be careful.
Oh,
Guava for you.
oh, thank you. Okay. Oh, thank you. 谢谢. 谢谢.
Give your.
Ah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We will come back again, okay?
Thank you.
谢谢. Bye bye.
Tainan people are known that are very friendly, and we just confirmed that. They gave us a guava at the coffee shop. It was very nice from them.
That's what's so cool about the Taiwanese people. They are so friendly and so sweet. So Taiwan and the small areas, the scooters are a thing, but they're not as chaotic as they are in Vietnam. As you can see, they actually know how to park them like civilized people. So this is the typical morning in Tainan. Everyone's prepping their restaurants, their coffee shops, getting the food ready. Everybody's lining up to have breakfast. And daily life is beginning in Tainan. It's a beautiful day. It's like 20 degrees right now. Weather couldn't be better. And now everybody in the city is alive and awake, and it is awesome. I love Taiwan. Again, like I said, Taiwanese people, super friendly, super clean, organized, structured place. If you haven't ever visited Taiwan, highly recommend it. It is so gorgeous here. The interesting thing about Tainan, Taiwan, where we're standing, where we're at, it is actually home to some of the most advanced AI technology and semiconductor factories in the world. Everything that has to do with AI technologies, wartime technologies, the chips that go in almost every phone that you carry, all the computers, everything sits and housed on this small island of Taiwan. And Tainan is actually the home base of these mega factories where they create all this technology and all the chips and semiconductors that actually power everything, every single phone that is in your pocket. All these new AI technologies, everything that has to do with military industrial complex, everything that's advanced, anything that has to do with AI is all created here with the semiconductors and the chips. 90% of the world's chips that come from America are actually made here in Tainan in the mega factories. And 80% of the chips of the whole world are actually created here in Tainan. So very unique, very relative to what's going on in the world and the race for AI technology. And that's why Taiwan, and specifically Tainan, is such a precious place to be held, and why America and the Taiwanese have such close ties, and obviously why China wants to take over this land, because it is very precious. And in the race for AI, it's literally the most important place in the world. What's your name?
I'm Dewi.
Dewi. I'm John. Nice to meet you. That's my wife Emma.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. We're going to the old town now. We're walking to the old, where the castle? Is it a castle?
Anping Fort. The two castles made by Holland.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
400 years ago.
Yeah, very old.
I have a guide for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Another friendly person in Tainan gave us the city tour. Then we know where to go and what to visit, but it's like a map. Very nice of him.
Yeah. One really cool, interesting thing about where we're situated, I don't know if you can see that. Kind of resembles a US C-130, but we've been seeing some fighter jets. There's a Tainan air base, military base here, and they've been flying what we call sorties in the military, which are basically kind of like air patrols. And you can tell the tensions obviously are increased now that the US is occupied with the Iranian regime and that conflict. A lot of people are worried, especially the Taiwanese, that might be a time that China's going to take time to cease and take control, or even maybe start a sea blockade to keep ships around and kind of corner, or surround, I should say, Taiwan. So you can see increased tensions with the military presence of the Taiwanese Air Force. They're up in the air, they're looking in the ocean, they're watching the Chinese, and I'm sure the Chinese are just salivating at the opportunity to make a move on Taiwan, assuming or considering that the US is obviously preoccupied with what's going on in the Middle East. So it'll be interesting to see geopolitically how that plays out, and if China does anything or attempts to do some sort of blockade or make a move on Taiwan while out here. But we've seen several fighter jets take off numerous times along with some other planes. Granted, it could just be military training or not, but usually when you see two jets fly off routinely, which we've seen several times, they're doing, like I said, patrols, aka sorties, to patrol the land, to patrol the sea, and see what's going on and monitor the conditions. So very interesting. So we're at the Anping Harbor National Historic Park. Look how this thing is set up. How wild is that? Some interesting creatures there. Beautiful flowers. Look at these creatures. If you guys in the comments know what these would be called, or what's the story behind these, people explain to us. I don't know if I would see these in my nightmares or see these in my dreams. They're like gremlins, little Taiwanese gremlins. And then look at this incredible thing over here. This is actually a mosaic. I need the locals to drop the comments. What is the story behind this bad boy? I'm not gonna look it up. I'm relying on you guys. All mosaic. I'm not sure what it says, but the man hours it takes to make this thing is incredible, and it looks awesome. So here we made it to the Tainan, is this the castle it's called?
Anping Fort.
Anping Fort, Anping Fort. And let's see, the service hours 8:30 to 1700, and regular, I guess for two of us, it's gonna be 140 Taiwanese dollars. We're here pretty early. It is 11, a little past 11:15, and it's pretty quiet here, so I would say that's a good time to come. So as you'll see, we're at the Anping Fort, and it was actually built by the Dutch in 1624, I believe. What's crazy is a Chinese general actually captured the fort in 1662 and took it over after the Dutch had built it in 1624. So we're gonna check it out now. Cool to be around history this old. What's crazy is when this fort was built, it sat right on the ocean, but the coastline kind of moved over during its time. Today it's one of Taiwan's most important landmarks though. Got the classic cannons. I don't know if these would be Dutch cannons or if it was something the Chinese put after the fact, but if you know in the comments, let us know. Dutch or Chinese cannons. It's beautiful. You can see these old trees. Probably been here damn near as long as the fort's been here, but you can see it still sits beautiful today. Well built. Congrats by the Dutch, but an epic failure to have it taken over by the Chinese general. But during those times, I imagine it was pretty ruthless. But look how beautiful. Flowers are blooming here. Very serene. So we checked out the Anping Fort. It was pretty awesome to see so much history there and kind of be in the presence of all that, with the Dutch building the fort and the Chinese general taking it over in 1664. The place still looks actually pretty immaculate. You'd be surprised. It was definitely well built.
It has been destroyed during a war, but when Japanese ruled the country, they rebuilt it, and that's why it's so good now.
So now we're gonna head to Anping Old Street, and we'll show you guys once we get there. It's almost noon, and we are a little hungry, so we're gonna get something to eat. Emma's been craving the omelet oysters, which is a Taiwanese fan favorite here. So here is Anping Road, and it's actually one of Taiwan's oldest streets. Goes back like 300 years. The area was a trading hub for the colonial era. Now, for the most part, it's tourist locations, souvenir shops, things you could buy. A lot of these shops are family run, and they've been passed down from generation to generation. So look at these plum, passion fruit, strawberry. I don't know if they're like jelly or they're some sort of juice.
I'll buy one of these. This reminds me of my childhood.
So all the Taiwanese are selling their goods, and literally this whole street is parallel with Anping Road. You see these little pathways, they got all kinds of goodies. So we got pork. This is like a pepper version. Yeah, pretty good. My favorite, spicy. Let's see if it's really spicy. It's got a little spice to it. Yeah, it has a good bite. It's pretty good. For a snack, this will be good. How many? Oh, okay. 200.
Yeah, 200.
Okay, that's a good deal. This is spicy.
Yeah, spicy.
Okay, we'll do it.
Okay.
So, 200 Taiwanese dollars for some spicy pork.
Huh?
It's really good. It's almost like a beef jerky, but
Yeah.
a lot softer. It's not as like rough. So, and I love a good snack that's spicy. So we're gonna pay this man, and then we're gonna go eat. So our food is made. That is the infamous Taiwanese oyster omelet. You kind of see the oysters mixed in there. And then I got the dry flat sheet noodles with the braised pork. And this is what I'm really excited for, the breaded oysters. I cannot wait. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
So I read online that oyster omelette is served till 12 o'clock. We are after 12, in fact. Let us know if it's a dish that you can eat all day or it's only for breakfast until a certain time.
I would imagine if you can make money and sell it, they'll probably cook it for you any time of the day, but who knows? Let us know in the comments. We just grubbed. I'm full. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna go back to the hotel, recoup, and then we're gonna come back out here at nighttime, because I imagine with all the lights and everything, it should be a pretty fun place to go. So never hurts to have a little bit of rest. We're about 10,000 steps in, not nearly as much as we thought we'd be, but I'm sure we'll gather some more a little bit later on. We want to show you our apartment. This is in the heart of Tainan. We're like literally steps away from some of the main places. So take a look, here's our bathroom. This is a very big room, very big apartment that we got. They actually upgraded us for free. I don't know why. Maybe we got lucky, or maybe because they know we're YouTubers. Although we're really not big YouTubers. But look at this. We have two beautiful plush queen size beds in a massive open air apartment or hotel space with the 80-inch TV screen. Every guy gotta love the 80-inch TV screen. No sports to watch. And then this beautiful, huge seated area where you can sit and embrace and look at all the Tainan in the very beginning of the morning before we start our day, which makes it really awesome. All right, guys, and for this hotel, it's in a very strategic location. That's why we picked it. It's called the Hope Hotel in Tainan. It's $110. We paid for 3 nights, and we will drop the link of the booking. That way, if you guys are interested to come and see the south of Taiwan, you can book this hotel, and hopefully you will get a beautiful upgrade like this. So that's our place, and hope you enjoy checking it out. We'll be here for 3 nights, so here we are. So here's the main entrance lobby to our hotel. No staff here yet. I guess they have, they think they come in at like 9 in the morning. But what's really cool here is they actually have a laundry room, and the detergent is free. So if you got to do laundry, they got the laundry room for you. We'll head in there, and they have where you can get hot or cold water and then ice cubes. So let us show you here an old gender bathroom, so you can have a party in there. And then here's the little laundry room. Nothing too crazy, but again, free detergent, and it's very cheap. I think it's like I can't read. I think it's like 50. Yeah, for the dryer, 50 Taiwanese dollars.
Yeah.
And then there's your ice machine, and there's your hot and cold water. So free of charge.
That's perfect.
Yeah, not a bad deal. What's up, guys? We are back and we are rested. I crashed hard for like 2 hours. I did not realize after 15,000 steps that my body wanted to shut down. So I clonked out for a while. Emma was on the computer. I don't know how she didn't pass out either.
That was about, but I survived.
I literally went into a coma. But it's around 5:30, almost 6 o'clock. We're gonna head back out to Anping Road.
I know we are going at the Garden Night Market. It's a very famous night market with street food, and we'll go there and try a lot of traditional Taiwanese food.
So yeah, you heard it from her. We're going to Garden Night Market. We're gonna grow.
So we were going at the night market, and we crossed the Shennong Street. That is a 300 years old street here in Tainan. It's very famous. There are a lot of lanterns now, shops that you can buy different kind of things. So we are checking it out now. In fact, we were thinking to check it tomorrow, but as we are walking here, let's go.
On this famous, very old road, there's all kinds of really cool, unique gift shops, souvenir shops, but they're not like your typical tourist janky stuff. These are really like works of art and pieces here. It's a very beautiful street with tons of history. So after walking for about 15 minutes, we seem to have arrived to, it's a food festival. What's it called? Wishing Night Market. And it looks almost like a carnival. This place is packed with people. So this should be interesting.
We wanted to go at the Garden Night Market, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are closed, so we decided to come and check this other one, and tomorrow we'll go there.
Yeah, this looks like a good plan B. It is completely packed with people and tons of food, so let's go. Good thing I took a nap, because it looks like it's going to be a little crazy here. And there's queues for certain foods and stuff too. We're gonna have no problem getting our food intake in, specifically protein. Look at these bad boys. I found my protein source. Extra salt?
No.
A little salt?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's got chicken, yeah. I'm gonna go for the beef, and maybe let's do one beef, one chicken. So 70 Taiwanese dollars for one beef, one chicken. Pretty good deal. $2.21. And we just got here, but let's warm it up with some good food.
I'm starving, so.
Yeah. Make it nice and moist. So the beef was first, you put a little Himalayan salt on there, and it is absolutely delicious. Very good.
Oh my god.
Very good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you. So Emma's came out first. We both got beef with noodles, and it comes with an egg. Both of these, I got the same thing, but just different sauce. They had mixed sauce, mushroom sauce, and black pepper. I got the mix, she got the mushroom. And what's really cool about Taiwan is they actually give you free tea. Most places you eat at, they will give you unlimited free tea, sweet tea, and it is delicious. Here's one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. And guys, For $7.80, we got both of these with as much tea as we want. You can't beat that. You can't. Okay, maybe you can in Vietnam, but still, you get the point. It's cheap. All right, we're gonna eat. All right, first bite. It's blazing hot. Let's go for it.
I was about to say,
No
be
guts,
careful.
no glory. I'll tell you what, it's delicious. It's gonna work. It's good. I love how they mix the egg. The yolk kind of creeps in with the noodles. I put a little spicy sauce on the steak. Perfect. Perfect combo. So you got all the merry-go-round for the kiddos. You got the boat that swings around. You got the death trap that goes in circles. This one is fun that I see. It's like the boat that goes back and forth. The ones you see at the real roller coasters, they would go all the way over and then come back around. Still fun place. They got all like the carnival type games you can play that are rigged. So you think you can win a stuffed animal for your kid or for the kid in you. And then it turns out you don't win anything. You just dropped the $100 on trying to win a stuffed animal that costs $2. So there's the irony for you. But look at this place. It is popping. This is a Wednesday night. Very busy. So this spot right off this old road we found, they got all kinds of stuff. We got some mulled wine because the weather, although it's not chilly, it's perfectly cool enough to enjoy a mulled wine. So we're gonna start out with a mulled wine. I think I may squeeze it in gin tonic if Emma doesn't get mad at me, but look at this cool vibe we're sitting at. Authentically Taiwanese. We got our DJ over here rocking. He's having a good time. So we got some jams. It's so funny, bro is in his zone. Look at it. To an audience of nobody. God bless him. He's over there facing an audience of nobody, but he's in the zone.
Yeah, it's us.
Yeah. We're with you, bro, even though you can't see us. Good morning, guys. It's day number 2 in Tainan. Our last full day here. We're starting off with visiting one of the most important temples in Taiwan.
Mazu Temple.
So let's check it out. The Mazu Grand Temple. It is one of the most important places for worship for the locals, specifically for the fishermen and travelers of the sea. This temple is known as the goddess of the sea. As you can see, it's infamous for its detailed carvings. You can see here in the pillars. It's got the lanterns and incense filled. Just a couple hundred meters away is the Chinkan Tower from the Mazu Temple. As you can see in the background right there. Yet another historical site built by the Dutch, I think in the 1650s. Dutch have a lot of influence in Tainan, as you could see from a lot of places we visited.
They were ruled for a long time, so
Yeah.
they were ruled from the Dutch for a long time, so there is a lot of Dutch influence, Japanese influence, Chinese influence in here.
You could see a lot of the Japanese, kind of the koi pond type setup. It's famous for its red walls and historic stone tablets. Beautiful Japanese onsen type bridge with all the koi, the beautiful flowers. Yeah, those are the infamous statue turtles that it's known for. As you see the red wall, if you could see it close enough, there's actually scripture written on those tablets. Apparently those stone tablets carry centuries of historical value and information on those. Imagine carrying those things and then propping them up on top of those turtles. Pretty impressive. I can imagine they are very heavy. You can see they're kind of latched on behind there, propped up, but getting them here was probably no easy task, to say the least. Beautiful. Another big stone tablet with the Scriptures written all in the stone, if you can see it through the camera lens. What's up, guys? Last night in Tainan, we're going to the Garden Night Market. Similar to what we were doing last night, but this one was closed last night, so it worked out for our last night. It worked out for tonight that we were able to come here and check it out. Kind of the same vibe. Looks equally as crowded, but hopefully we get some delicious food. So check it out. A guy throwing out a banger. Now, we both went on this health kick and I lost about 12 pounds, mostly just fat. So I need to keep it off. So I gotta eat smart.
This must be banana roti from Thailand.
Tofu, not a fan of tofu. This is the sticky tofu. You want to try the sticky tofu? It's infamous in Taiwan. It doesn't stink.
It stinks.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's a little sticky. Maybe it's the oil. I'm not sure. I'm just not a fan of tofu. The thought of it doesn't do it for me. You want to try it? How much? 70.
Let's try.
That's a lot.
Here, I'll take it away.
Takeaway.
Takeaway. Yeah.
Let's
All right.
try.
Hold on.
Is with cabbage.
Go for it. I heard it's pretty good. It doesn't taste as bad.
It's very good. In
It's
fact.
good. Let me try it. No cabbage, just by itself. All right.
It doesn't have any weird taste. It's very good.
No,
It's like
it's just-
bread more.
It's almost like a bread. Yeah, like a crispy bread. Nothing to write home about. That's for sure.
That means that I will eat it.
Good. You're gonna have it.
Okay.
So I'm going with the beef cubes, so you can choose your flavor. I'm going with garlic and sea salt, medium, 150, which is like a little less than $5. This is the finished product. Almost $5 for this. Really not that as impressive as the one we got last night, but it is beef. Oh my God.
It's good.
It's amazing.
Really?
It's amazing.
Give me. Bye.
Really good.
It's the seasoning.
Yeah.
The garlic.
Huge difference. Oh my God. Okay, I might have to go back and get me more of that. Another thing I love about being in Taiwan versus Vietnam is Vietnam does not really have beef. Unless you go to like one of the more westernized restaurants, you're not going to find beef anywhere. It's like a delicacy. Here, they have it everywhere. And this is exactly the spot I want to be. This is like where we were at last night. And it's the same price. So I am good.
We've been craving some dumplings, but Tainan is not known for dumplings. That was difficult to find some. Finally, at this night market, we found shrimp dumplings with some
We got
sauce.
8 for how much?
80.
80. 8 for 80 Taiwanese dollars. Good? I'm surprised.
With cabbage, shrimp. The sweet sauce is very good.
Very good. So right in the nick of time, we found a guy that's got plenty of pork dumplings. Cabbage and pork, we got a large, so 18 pieces for 100 Taiwanese dollars. 18. Hell yeah, I will. I love these things. Okay, we'll share the garlic cream. Shisha. For sure. fresh corn with some garlic cream sauce. You get this a lot in America, state fairs, corn with all kinds of sauces or seasonings on it. So this is gonna be amazing. So 80 Taiwanese for, I guess it's like a cup of corn. So the garlic cream corn is absolutely delicious. Oops, a little bit of pepper on there. Now the pork dumpling. This is a good pork dumpling. Very good. Well guys, we just left the Garden Night Market?
Garden Night Market.
The Garden Night Market, we are stuffed. We spent about 25 American dollars, 2 beef, 2 chicken. They kind of like slice them up. You saw them, we showed you guys. Then we got a cup of corn. We got some sticky tofu. Fun fact, it's not that stinky and it tastes like crispy bread.
Yeah, the one that we tried.
Then we got 2 big fresh orange juices to wash it down.
And dumplings.
And we got like 18 plus 6, a lot of dumplings. We got pork and shrimp. So we're stuffed. We're heading back to the hotel. That is gonna conclude our 2 days, 2 full days in Tainan, Taiwan. And it's been awesome. We love this place. We love Taiwan in general. Such a contrast to Taipei. So you'll have to stay tuned to where we're going next.
Again in Taiwan.
I was about to say, I'll give you a hint, it's in Taiwan. Think about it, let us know in the comments where you think we're heading next. We'll see you when we get there, and we'll see you in the next adventure. Thank you guys for watching.